I'm joined by the Jerusalem Post chief photographer, Marc Israel Sellem, who took the extraordinary photo of Merkel and Bibi this week that went viral around the world. Marc, welcome to the Jerusalem Post studio.
Welcome.
How are you feeling, is my first question.
Happy. You know, it was an amazing time. You know, you take the picture and all the world is talking about is, for a photographer, is very... the best thing that it can happen to him.
Do you know how many times this picture has been viewed online?
Yes, we check on Google. There is thing that you can check the similar picture that used on Google, and it's approximately more than 38 million people.
When you took the photograph and you came home and you saw the picture for the first time when you were filing, what was your initial gut feeling about the photo?
Okay, I took so many pictures these days, so because I want to make sure that I have pictures that Bibi is looking to Mrs. Merkel on the opposite side. It just, Bibi put his hand up and say hello to someone, and then suddenly I took the picture. You know, I didn't think even that I have this picture. It's kind of 50% professionalism and 50% of magical moment. And when I did the editing of my picture, I saw that I have a funny one.
The Jerusalem Post, you know, it's a conservative paper, so, you know, their first reaction was not to...
No, the first reaction is we are not publishing the picture. When I sent it to the newspaper, they told me, we are not using, because I thought at the beginning, when I sent the picture, I said, it's a funny one for my picture of the week, you know, that it's published each week on the newspaper, and they told me, for sure not. And I didn't see the moustache of someone else, I see the moustache of Charlie Chaplin. And what's going on when she told me, no, for sure not, I realized what we can interpret in opposite side the picture. So they decided to not publish. After what happened, the Hebrew edition of the Jerusalem Post, the Post, put it on this Facebook profile, and it started from that, you know, all around the world took the picture. I think in 3 or 2 minutes, it was already shared 500 times, and but after the big noise that he made,
you had to respond.
I have to explain myself, so I wasn't able to expect something like this from a press conference photo, you know.
It was definitely a surprise. What has the past 48 hours been like for you?
Wow, it was crazy. You know, 2 days before I received phone call till 2 in the morning.
Who was calling you?
So many photos editors of all around the world, Fiction Post, Nouvel Observateur, from England, from Spain, from Belgium. And at the end, I close my cell phone and I go to sleep because tomorrow morning I have to be in Tel Aviv to take a picture of former Prime Minister, Mr. Olmert. And the day after it was, I did probably more than 40 interviews during the day.
Whoa. I look at that picture and I see it as something that is an accident that puts two particular leaders in a rather awkward satirical image, but some people also said that that they felt insulted by it, and that the picture shouldn't have even left the memory chip, so that it goes back to the photographer deciding on whether or not to release a photo like this. What are your thoughts on that?
You know, I can understand that people thinking that it was wrong to publish this picture, but I don't think that the picture will do kind of the damage to the relation between Germany and Israel. But I can understand that people are not happy because, you know, you can understand that the way that you can interpret the picture is not so, it can be very bad. That's why we don't agree to sell the picture to nobody, to make sure that we don't put any wrong caption.
The Washington Post has called this the most uncomfortable photo in the world.
I can understand.
Is it awkward?
Oof. What can we say? You know, it's very uncomfortable for the Prime Minister and for Mrs. Merkel, for sure, because I think if I did the same picture with another leader and not a German one, it wasn't the same connotation.
What if it had been the other way round? What if the shadow had been over Bibi's lip?
For sure, people can interpret the picture as they want. You know, some people told me that it's funny. This morning I take a cab and the taxi driver told me, this is you to take the picture, you are not a good guy, you make damage, you cannot imagine what you do. Only for money, but
all right.
no money, but it was funny. You know.
The Wall Street Journal picture editor, said something about your photo. What was it?
He said that for the moment, this is the picture of the year. So it's a compliment.
What do you think Prime Minister Netanyahu thinks about the photo?
You know, people intelligent have a very huge sense of humor, and I think that Mr. Netanyahu is very intelligent.
So he can see the funny side, and Merkel as well?
I think both, you know. I don't have any answer from them, they don't tell me nothing, but I think that they can take it for the humor side and not the other one.
Have you seen Netanyahu since you took the photo?
Yes, I was this morning, and I was taking photo as a press pool in Tel Aviv this morning.
Did he look at you? Does he recognize you?
I think so, but nothing to... He didn't tell nothing.
No daggers in the eyes?
No, no.
All right, okay, Marc, we're going to let you go so you can have some rest after a crazy 48 hours.
Thank you.
And that's it. We're back on Sunday with more main headlines from Marc and myself and everyone at the Jerusalem Post studio. Shabbat Shalom.